So Sean and Dan here because Pat is working, and we're going to get you up to speed on where we're at right now. So we just got a massive shipment in, and what's in our shipment?
Oh, number of packages. We got like 8 packages in, so it's Christmas time, right? Opening up the packages, finding out what's inside of them. We got the front end, and we need all of those pieces on the front end, so everything's got to be open. We got to do inventory, find out what's going on. We then have to look at our front end and figure out where the pieces go.
That's right.
And put them together and figure out what we got to carve up on the front end of the car. So more work to do there.
More work to do. So in I think it was one of our earlier videos, we were talking about doing a Mustang 2 front suspension. So that's what we went with. We've got a Mustang 2 front suspension with coilovers and disc brakes.
Right.
For the front.
And the rear end.
And the rear.
The rear end 4-link came in. More boxes, more things to open, more things to inventory.
More things. And you've got to see how many parts we have to go through. And so this video, you're going to see us unpacking the boxes, and then we've got to get ready for the front end, because one of the things we did is we waited to take the front end apart because we didn't want to take something off of the front end that we might need in later. And so you're going to see us actually taking the front end apart today and getting it ready to install that Mustang 2 front end.
Right.
So
a lot of work, a lot of fun.
Yep, that's it today.
Companies that have a good setup. There's one actually that's in Colorado Springs, or not Colorado Springs, in Grand Junction.
Okay.
And this is their setup.
It's not Helix. That was the other problem.
Well, and that is the other problem, that Helix one.
Yeah.
Is the earliest shipping date on any reseller of it is March 1st.
Yeah.
So there is, where was the,
Well, what about these guys?
in stock.
Okay.
And you can, the cradle, so, and some of these, they'll sell you all the components, but you have to buy the cradle separately.
Mm-hmm. But they have the cradle.
But you can buy the cradle for,
The whole point is the cradle.
no, I know, you need the cradle to make it work, but that's, here's, let me pull it up. There's one from Summit, includes shipping, and it's a Heights, which is good shit. But we're looking at $2,000. We're not going to find anything.
Plus shipping.
No, that includes shipping from Summit. Which I would rather pay a little bit extra to buy from Summit than some Yahoo off of eBay. Because at least you know it's good. You know they will take it back if it's screwed up.
Buy Summit. That was our plug. Summit, if you want to sponsor us, email.
Summit.
So the two
Summit Racing. Summit Racing.
I should have worn my Summit Racing. So their setup is $2,100.
Oh, yeah. And that's the front end.
That's the entire front end, brakes,
The only thing,
cradle, coilovers, your A-arms, your rack and pinion, everything.
yeah,
It's all well
we need a kit that's here quick.
done.
That's what
Yeah.
we need. And so, depending on when they can get to us, we're driving to Grand Junction.
Summit and
Maybe just stop off at Moab.
Summit and Speedway both had in-stock shipping immediately.
Okay. So the goal today hasn't changed. Strip the suspension off this thing front and rear. That hasn't changed today.
I think we should leave the front suspension until we have the Mustang 2. So we can make sure that it aligns properly with what was there. We're gonna delete most of it, but if you pull it out at the same time you're putting stuff in, it's gonna make life a lot easier than just having a blank engine bay.
Try to troubleshoot some problems before you get to them.
So, yeah, so we don't have a front end, we don't have a rear end, so give me guidance for this Mustang 2. Are we okay spending 16 or 1700 bucks on it?
Yeah. Well, I knew it was 1,200 plus 500, so I knew it was gonna be 1,700.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't do the Mustang 2 front end, you're still completely redoing the suspension system. You still have to put a rack and pinion in it, and you still have to convert the brakes.
Yeah.
So you're still gonna be about the same price.
Yeah, it's gonna be that much. Yeah.
So I wanna keep that 9-inch until we have the other one, just to confirm we'll have the right gears, because if not, we can pull that third member out and put it in the new one.
Mm-hmm. Assuming the splines are the same. I'm not sure if truck splines are different than car splines.
Well, and we do whatever rear end we get. I have a feeling that the one out of Mustang is gonna be a 28, which if that is the case, we're gonna wanna switch it to a 31 anyway. Because a 28 will not survive. It might, but a 31 is way, way sturdier. That's a 31 in that one.
Yep. So we're done. We got it all apart. We got the parts unpacked. We got them sorted. I apologize that, we missed out on some audio in that. One of our discs got corrupted, so we lost some audio, but that's okay. We're going to keep you up to speed this way. So next video is we've got to figure out this rear end.
Right. What size do we need? What's the differential gears? How wide are the axles? We've talked about in the past of doing the Tesla, but the Tesla is too wide for the Mustang without doing a lot of body modifications.
That's right.
So we're looking at rear ends to do things differently.
So we've got to decide what rear end we have. We pulled out a 7 and a 8 rear end. It's
Right.
a Ford rear end, I guess.
Right.
And we've got a 9-inch that Pat got, and well, in the next video, you've got to see the rear end saga that we're dealing with and how we solve the rear end, because we've got to solve that before we can install the 4-link. So we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to subscribe.
Excellent.